guys, Playaz7 today, and I am so sorry for not making a video for about 3 or 4 days now, but I've decided to just make a whole video because I have been out doing a bit of hunting recently. So they had at Big W a 20% off all toys sale. Now obviously Hot Wheels are only $2, so 20% is not too much of a difference, so that brought them down to $1.60, but they had some brand new PK's cars, so I decided to check those ones out. And let's start it off. Okay, so I picked up all the race team cars they had there because, you know, I just thought I may as well get them now. So here I got Bullwhip. I don't really love the casting. You know, I just got it for, like I said, the race team. I love that camo on the roof though. It looks really nice. So yeah, let's get on to the next car. Now all the race teams haven't been released, so I did not get all of them. I just got all the ones that I saw. Here we've got Bone Speeder. It's like a speedster version of Bone Shaker. There's one right there. It's pretty tricky to see though. This one says Track Star surprisingly, so I'm not sure how it does on the track. I don't think I'll crack this one open. It's actually quite low. So yeah, these will all be race team basically up to here. And here are some of the new PK's ones. Here we've got Formula Flashback. This one's not my typical model of choice, but I decided to pick it up because it was race team, and I absolutely love race team. You may have heard my story in the Night Shifter quick car review, and if you haven't checked that one out, definitely go check it out because the race team has actually gone a bit off, but then they came back this year. So yeah, there is Formula Flashback. Now coming up is one of my least favourite castings for 2016, but it was race team, so I picked it up. It is Futurismo. I do not know what is up with this casting. It's just ugly in all angles. You can't get a good angle on it. Now I'm not sure about those Fast and Ever 2 red wheels. They don't really suit it. And the worst thing about this casting, that fluoro yellowy green base. I'm not sure how long this casting will go for, but it is actually a track star, so that is a nice touch. So I've got one more race team car, and that is Night Shifter. So I did do a review on that one. If you have not checked that out, definitely go check it out. I also did a track test, so go support that video. Now this one is not actually a track star. It doesn't say it on the package, but it does do kind of well on the track. Quick spin if you just want to have a quick look at it. And let's move on to the next sort of cars. These ones are the Tooligan ones, so they've got a special feature. I really love Tooligan ones. They're some of not my favourite cars, but I really like them. Here we've got Tooligan. I've been waiting quite a long time for a basic release model of this. And finally it's come back to the 2016 mainline. This was a childhood casting, so that is why I wanted it. It's also like a wrench or a spanner on the back. It also says that on the back there, if you can see. Now we'll be cracking one of these open, probably this one, because this other one that I bought actually has a bit of metal. If I can find it, there we go. In the corner there, it's actually a fair chunk. I know it's not really that rare or considered that much of an error, but it's cool to have really. So like I said, these are all PK's cars mainly. Here we've got Fast Cash. I love this particular, you know, sort of paint deco for this one with the money vault sort of thing on the side. This casting is just excellent. It's also a money clip. Also says that on the back there. Up there. I shouldn't probably be bending these cards like this, but it's not doing too much harm. It's also a track star, and surprisingly, Tooligan was a track star as well. Okay, so let's move on to the last sealed mainline car. That's the Aston Martin V8 Vantage. I do have the other version, which is the Vantage GT3, but I hate that casting. It just does not look like an Aston Martin at all. Then I went to Woolies and they had some of the old, well not old, newish sort of Matchbox. So I got the custom 68 Ford Mustang Mudstanger. This kind of reminds me of the Olds 442. I'm not sure if I should crack this one. Tell me guys if I should crack this one. I'm not too sure actually. Now let's move on to some loose cars. So these ones I actually found in a thrift store. So the first one is this epic on Honda S2000. It's got a bit of a rusted axles. I might do a wheel swap, but it really suits these wheels and I don't want to drill it apart. There's only one chip and that is up there on the spoiler, so that's no biggie. Then we've got this Lamborghini Murcialargo. That was actually upside down. From B, so that's like maybe 2009. It's not my favourite Lamborghini, but it's okay, I guess you could say. Finally, I don't know why I got this one. It's a rip rod. I kind of like rip rod. It's a pullback. You see these in those little bowl machines. So yeah, that was my haul. It was actually a very good haul. Lots of sealed cars and also a few good loose cars. So anyway, make sure to actually tell me what is your favorite car in the back here. So we've got all these here, some of my favorites. So anyway, check out my channel for more content like this. Like and subscribe. Bye for now.